Hello friends and crafters, welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. Today's video I will be doing a tutorial with the Scrapdiva design postage stamp mini album die set, which you see right here. I will put a link in the description box below should you decide to purchase this if you don't already have it. It's an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything to use that link, but it does help my channel and me. And also you can use Carol 10 at checkout. So we are using this and we're going to be doing a basic mini album construction. So this is actually what we're going to be doing. I won't be doing the detailed pages yet because that takes too long. So we're going to get started with putting the mini album together to get you started. All right. And before we do that, let me say if this is your first time here or you're new, my videos feature lots of paper crafting ideas and tutorials. If this is something that you enjoy, won't you consider subscribing? I'd love to have you back. And for all my returning friends and subscribers, welcome back. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate your support and comments. So this die comes with several pieces to decorate your mini album. It comes with several words. It comes with love. You can make a shaker. As you can see here, mine is a shaker, my front cover. And we're not going to use that today. You do get the piece to make your shaker frame. And then you get this piece which will cut out a whole page. So we're not going to use that today. We're just going to use this die right here. And you're going to need to cut 8. And you're going to cut 8 on the Georgia Pacific cardstock that you can get at Walmart, or the just white cardstock you can get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby is fine. Because once you start decorating this, it makes it thicker and thicker because of all the layers. So you will cut 8 of these. Now I want to point out some details to you that are very important in the construction of your mini album. So as you will see here, this has stitching around the outside. And you want to make sure your pages are all consistent. So the front side of the page you want to have showing when you're opening up the mini album. So what I mean by that is, as you can see here, the stitching, I don't know if you can see it too well, I have it backwards, but you can see the stitching along here. That's the right side of it, and you want it all going in the same direction except for your back page. Your back page, you want the stitching on the cover like that. That's the right side. Okay, so you're going to cut out 8, and then the next important thing is, as you can see on this die right along here, you have a score line, and that's where you need to fold to put this piece in your spine. And you have a tendency to fold on the stitched line, and you don't want to do that. So what I did was I put this in my score board and I scored the score line. So I went over the score line again. So it made it easy to fold my cardstock. And you can see that right here. I'll get one of them for you. So I scored on the score line and I folded it. And you can see this right here is the right side. So you're going to want to score and then fold it to the front. You want to fold that tab to the front of your page. And you're going to do that on 6 of them. And then the other 2 are your front and back covers. So you're going to want to cut off that tab on the score line because you don't need that for your front and back covers, only for the 6 pages inside the mini album. Now we're going to make this piece next. So you will need to cut a Georgia Pacific weight cardstock at 5.5 by 6 inches. And you will put the 6-inch side to the top of your scoreboard, and you're going to score at 2 inches and at 4 inches to make the spine for your mini album. To make it easy to attach the pages to the spine, you are going to draw your lines on your scoreboard. So I have a 1/4 inch between each page, but I have 3/8 between the front cover and the first page, and 3/8 of an inch between the last page and the back cover. So I score at 2 3/8, not score, but go with my pencil at 2 3/8, just lightly go down your scoreboard. 2 5/8, 2 7/8, 3 1/8, 3 3/8, and 3 5/8. And then we're going to take it and we are going to fold on the 2 score lines. We're going to fold on the 2-inch and the 4-inch. Because remember, the pencil is only pencil lines to attach our pages. So now we're ready to start adding our pages. Remember that the tab is folded towards the front and you have the right side of the stitching facing you. So we're going to I'm going to go ahead and smooth this out. And I'm going to put some glue. Now you're welcome to use sticky tape. At this point, I use glue. So you're going to take, this will be your front cover. You're going to take the first page and the folded edge, and you're going to put it up against the first line. You're going to put that folded line right up on that pencil. Okay, and then we're going to just smooth it to get a good stick. And you can see right there, there's your first page. Okay, we're going to add the second page, and it gets easier after you get the first page in, because these 1/4 inch tabs will butt up right against the first page. So it gets easier to put them in. So I'll take this one and we're going to line it up right to that pencil line, and you'll feel that tab go up against the first page. And then we're going to press it nice and easy. Open this up and press it. So now we're going to page 3. Remember, the tab is towards you. All right, and we're going to take it and put it right onto the next pencil line. So the pencil line helps you to keep it nice and straight. And then we're going to press it in. Open this up and press this. Now I had a little movement there, so just checking on it. I want to keep them nice and straight. All right, we got the next one. Here is the tab that we'll put the glue on. And we're going to take that one and put it on the next pencil line, which keeps it nice and straight. Then we have our next one. Put it on the pencil line. You want to keep everything nice and straight because we don't have any, we don't have a cover for this. The whole mini album is being made in this one shot. Okay, we're going to take and put this on the pencil line. And this is our last page for inside the mini album. And then, of course, we have 3/8 inch here. So now, this is what you should have. Okay. And we have the front cover. So I'm going to pull this out and I will put glue along here. And again, if you want to use score tape, that would work too. And then I will take the cover and I will put it up against the score line. Making sure everything is nice and straight and that my stitching is to the front side. All right, and then I'm going to go to the back side and do the same with the back cover. Just making sure my stitching is on the right side. And I'm putting up against the score line. Making sure I get a good stick. So now we have our album all together. And this is ready to start decorating, which we're not going to go into today. But this is your base to begin your mini album. So let me go over a few things if you want to go on from here before I get to the detailed portion of this. So you're going to want to start, I would not do the cover first. I would save the cover for later. But you can start putting your pages together. And this is what I did for my outside cover. Now, if you want to put your outside cover, you're welcome to do that. And then go ahead and put a shaker on last. So for the outside cover, I did use this die here and just cut off the tab. I did the same for the back so that I had the stitching showing. For the inside of the mini album, I cut my designer paper to just fit inside the stitching so that you could still see the stitching around the pages. I liked that. And with all the buildup of design paper I have in here, my pages are really thick. So I don't have to worry about the paper at all not being a good quality because not being heavier than 110 pounds because these are really thick pages. So what I've done here is I've cut designer paper that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I used the frame from the shaker to frame my designer paper. And I cut designer paper and 110-pound cardstock to make that frame look like that. And so I used it to make it sort of like a pocket to put a frame in, a picture in, I'm sorry. So I'll give you just a look at this. This one also is framed, and I did put the little heart postage stamps as a pocket on top of there, as you see, and the little tag will tuck right into that frame. And here's another one. And then we'll come over to here, and on these pages I used the back of the shaker. So I have the designer paper in the back, and then on top of that, I cut the back portion, not the frame, but the back portion of the shaker, same as this one. And this one also is the back of the shaker, back of the shaker. This one is a frame. This one is a frame on top of the designer paper. And this one is the back that's been popped up on some 110-pound cardstock. And so is this. This is the frame. This is the full, okay, I'm not sure what that one is. I think this is the full back, and this one is a frame. And this one is a frame. And then this one is a frame with the little pocket on there. And as you can see, I did put some designer paper in between. So that helps your spine to be thicker by doing that. And also, when I finished this mini album, I felt that my spine needed a little bit more bulk. So I did cut 110-pound cardstock, the same size as this spine, which is 2 inches by 5.5 inches, and I stuck it on top, and then I put designer paper and this on top. So it is bulky now, and it supports the whole mini album. So I hope that helps you in starting your mini album. I will be back at another time to give you detailed step-by-steps on how to do these pages when I have a chance. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And again, thank you for joining me today. Remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye-bye.